So, well, as this is a new show, it's a spin-off, but introduce us to your characters and what can fans expect from this new spin-off?
Well, oh god, you can't give me that one. You have to do it yourself.
I think what fans can expect is a new spin on what they know and love. That's the best way I can say that. Because it's very much in the world that Vampire Diaries and the originals lived in, but it definitely has its own identity outside of those two shows. I think a lot of the new characters are part of the reason that
That works. And it's almost like because of my character Andrew, just to talk about him a little bit. He's this kid with a big heart, but he's also like, this little like funny, insecure kind of kid, but he's like in today's culture. And so the way that he like goes about just being weird and being funny is kind of like bringing a new taste. But then he's like a vampire, which is from this universe. So it's like you're getting the old with the new. You know what I mean? It's a nice blend of the two.
And yours?
And my character, I mean, well, Lark says it best. He's half too good to be true, half is human. My job was pretty easy because all I had to really do was just try and come to terms with the existence of vampires and witches and werewolves. And so that's kind of what Landon's whole thing is right now, is just dealing with accepting that this is reality and that it's a world that he has come so close to without him even knowing it because of his relationship with Hope and his relationship with Raphael.
What interested you about this show and about these characters that just wanted to get why you wanted to be involved in it?
The biggest thing was dude's a freaking vampire, and I like to run and jump and stuff, you know what I mean? So, the supernatural aspect is really fun, and that's like something I've always wanted to get into from being a kid, you know what I mean? Now since then, of course, I've developed a love for storytelling and acting and stuff like that, and I do love the character and everything, but as far as like the spice, the taste, I like the action-y, like supernatural living.
Yeah, from the last 10, 15 years, we had amount productions, films and TV shows about vampires and werewolves. What legacy has different since you're talking about a new show?
What they've talked about a lot to us is that they want the show to be a little more accessible in terms of its comedy. They want it to be more. They want it to be lighter. They want it to be less grim. I think.
And I think just with any art, whenever it comes out, it's also a reflection of the time that we're in currently. You know what I mean? So as opposed to all of these other vampire shows, I mean, we are happening now. You know what I mean? And we're gonna kind of reflect the culture and how it affects the people. You know what I mean? Now, while we're telling the stories that are very Vampire Diaries, and then also developing our own taste in telling stories. Yeah.
Were you aware of, as you're a new character in the show, how much did you know about the originals of Vampire?
One more time?
How much did you know about the other shows?
Before this?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Yeah. Like, I definitely, I knew, like, Vampire Diaries was definitely, like, a staple, you know what I mean? And the people that loved it, loved, you know what I mean? But yeah, it wasn't something that I really read into, and then when I got into it after the audition, I started watching it, I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw Klaus, and I was like, whoa. This is serious. I started watching the originals, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to be here. This is a good time. This is a really good time. So, yeah.
And you, were you a fan or not?
No, I hadn't ever. I knew what the Vampire Diaries was, obviously, because it's hard to grow up at that time and not know. Because a lot of people talked about it. But I remember when the audition came along, I had never heard of the originals, so I looked it up, and it had like this 8.6 or something on IMDb, and I was like, how is this so highly rated, and I've never heard of it before? This is crazy. And then I look it up, and I'm like, oh, duh. So I hadn't really experienced it much before Legacies.
So, I know there's supposed to be like a bad guy every episode, because Julie was saying that was going to be what the different take was. So what kind of bad guys can we expect, and how will you guys be involved in fighting?
Yeah. We can't give you too much on that, but man, it's so cool. Like, you don't understand. It's so cool. So when it comes out, it'll be a really good time. Yeah.
So you will have a hand in taking down the bad guys, at least.
I'm sorry?
You will have a hand in taking down the bad guys.
Oh, well, yeah. You know what I mean? Bad guys got to get taken down. You know what I mean? So, for sure.
When you have good guys.
When you have good guys,
bad guys
you have bad
taken
guys.
down by the good guys.
Right, there you go. Yes.
How much of it? I mean, how much of this actually is set in the school, and how much will? What other areas does the show go into?
The balance.
Yeah.
A lot goes on at the school, a lot goes on outside of the school.
Yeah, like, and like we're just out and about in the malls.
It's very much, you very much get a sense of the world. You know, it's not, we're not going to be just focused on this episode.
Yeah, because I can say that, like, in the originals it was like very like New Orleans focused, you know what I mean? This show isn't so, you know, city centric, you know what I mean, as far as that being a part of the plot, it being a Mystic Falls show, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think that it's something special to say that it's like everywhere, but it's not necessarily confined to the city.
Well, because, you know, at the end of the first episode, Landon's on a bus to, you know,
away.
So,
Yeah.
so that's it.
Yeah.
Last question. And is it the Mystic Falls that you know and love with the Vampire Diaries? Is it the same sets and everything? Like,
Yeah, I think it is. I think it pretty much is, yeah.
and are there sort of Easter eggs to the old shows, things like that fans would, I guess you wouldn't know, right?
Yeah, no. No. But no, yeah, we're shooting in the same area, so.
And what's it like having Judy Kleck at the helm now?
Oh man, she's dope. And the thing is, I've come to love her as just our relationship, and then like coming into just her and her legacy was just being, you know, the head of being being the head of originals and being the head of Vampire Diaries, and like all the love and thought that she's got is added another level of love to her.
Yeah, she's like the General Patton of CW soap operas.
Yeah.
Just very much trust her.
Thank you.